Hey Clash, is over 7,300 trophies. This is how high Yo-Yo has finished in the last season. So I think we should witness some of his attacks live and see how he's approaching this game as being one of the top players in the entire player base within Clash of Clans. So we have a live attack. We're going to jump in and let's take a look. He is attacking a box base. Those bases are typically not nice to attack. There's a couple of different approaches. One of the approaches which Yo-Yo has done a couple of times is blimping the town hall and then going to go through the town hall poison as it's running out with his smash. But this time around, it seems like he's going for the flinger value around this top side, looking for Tesla. This is always the important thing, being flexible with those siege machines, because you have the options between so many siege machines which are viable for Legend. And I feel like this is something where the best strategies are really shining, with being able to adapt to whatever the base is bringing up. Because remember, you cannot change your army, right? Like in Legends, you have to just have a 30-second plan and that's it. Nothing else you can do. You cannot switch the army composition. The only thing which you can do is switch ground and air warden and, well, use a siege machine. And there's not that many strategies which can use different siege machines. So being able to be flexible like a smash, like Yo-Yo is doing over here with the super bowlers, that's just one of the way to go if you want to be at the highest ranks. Obviously, you can still be high in Legends overall with using a simple strategy. There's nothing wrong with that. It's still for sure possible. But if you want to have this small peak, like this small push and advantage over a lot of other people, then this is something you might want to go for. Smash is going in, looking pretty good with this opening into this scatter compartment. The jump is here. He's going to use the jump that he's opening the tunnel compartment as well, because he wants to have this push going all the way. Poison tower activated. Monolith starts shooting everywhere. Warn ability now. So the warn ability is getting used to block the monolith shots instead of the giant bomb of the town hall. So this is an important thing to note as well. The king is running into this tunnel compartment and the flame flinger. Just take a look at that siege. It is so crazy how much value you can really get with this siege machine if you're doing it the right way. And scouting for Tesla is one of the most important things if you want to use this siege machine. Queen running around this top side, Royal Champion from the bottom side. There's the rage. This is another pro tip if you want to use those smash attacks. Don't overuse your spells. It sounds simple, but it's actually not. Like, I myself really like to just throw everything on top of my main push, my main super bowler push. But what Yo-Yo does here is just the backhand skeleton spell and the raid spell to overcome this backhand compartment and makes this attack look so incredible easy. But I mean, that's not it. We have more attacks to come. We have more live attacks to spectate, and he is in again. So let's jump in, and this time it's a diamond shape base. Wait a second. Actually, this is one of those super popular bases from High Legend. Is this one of the corny bases? I'm not really sure. I think it is. It should be. I think it... Is it? I'm not 100% sure. But let's see what he does on this one. We have the core monolith, the core eagle. It looks really toxic to attack, to be honest. Both poison towers behind the tunnel, the two scatter shots behind the tunnel as well. Both sweepers pointing into the direction of the tunnel, which means air attacks have a rough time of going into that tunnel. So really solid setup. He is going right into the multi-inferno tower with a non-rage blimp. Okay, I would have thought maybe that he's going to rage to maybe get the expo or more of the Tesla farm, but he's just totally fine with just getting the inferno tower off the way, a couple of those Tesla, and now the queen. Oh, is charging towards the town hall, which means he's going to play a separate smash now from then the eagle side, or more like the right side, because the eagle is kind of the core, so there is no real eagle side, but I think you know what I mean. So this queen is going to charge towards the town hall on her own, so he has to invest a lot of spells to make that work, and then most likely he's going to have a separate smash in from the right side. I want to see if that's going to work. I love the creativity of Yo-Yo. This is just so cool. From a Warden Walk in the first stack with using the Flame Flinger, now to Yeti Blimp into Queen Charge and then separate smash. Like, you can see right now, he is charging towards the tunnel with this queen. At the same time now, adding the super bowlers on the right side, completely isolated, completely on their own, with the queen and those healers being then placed for this town hall. There's the skeleton spell, making sure that some of the skeletons are tanking the monolith. So far it's not really working that great. Now the monolith has switched. There's a okay, he really thinks that the tunnel is going to be a safe thing. Not using the rage for the queen, to me, is super risky. It feels super risky. Warden ability. Oh, the Royal Champion. The Royal Champion is not in range of that Warden ability. Queen, supported by the freeze. Town hall should go down. So the second star is secured. Top side, Royal Champion versus Royal Champion. And the Royal Champion is winning, but it's the defensive Royal Champion coming out on top. Another freeze, but the defending Royal Champion. This 0 HP Royal Champion feels like is going to mess up the 3-star, or can he somehow still save this? Not having the offensive Royal Champion, like his own Royal Champion in the Warden ability, is really costing him in right now. Super Bowlers can maybe still get this. They can maybe still get this. Electro Titan coming in. Minion at the top side. Super Bowlers are trying their best. Warden. Oh my, it's so close. The minions, the goblin, the barbarian. That's not a goblin. King is going down. Yeah, it feels like it's going to be a time fail. What an unfortunate ending for this attack, but yeah, the one step from the Warden. Warden does one more step towards the top side. And then Royal Champion is in the Warden ability. And this should be an easy 3-star. But solid defense. We don't care. We go in straight again. Oh, and he's attacking one of my bases. Let's see how he does this. Actually, I don't want to see this because he's probably obliterating my base. But yeah, whatever. It defended really well for me again. And I think a lot of top players copied the base. So, yeah. Let's see what he's doing. He is using the flame. Okay, I see what he does. Okay, I obviously did not try to defend that. Okay, so what he does right now is he's overpowering the one mortar, and then he's trying to take down the second layer defense, like the air defense and everything. I did not expect someone place a siege machine like this when building the. No, this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, so. If I want to defend Yo-Yo, I need, like, further inside mortars, I feel like. Like, this Flame Flinger looks just broken. It's not going to go down at all. Crazy. Okay, Queen Charge, though, the entire flank. So far, this looks awesome. What you could do maybe as well is switch the air defense with the bomb towers. That might work. Because the bomb tower is not taken care of, so the healers would go down eventually to, against the air defense. That might work. I'm right now trying to fix my base to not make this super charge work, but so far it looks awesome. Bundling should work. The Yetis are... Yetis. The Super Bowlers are going inside. The question now, though, is... I like this Flinger. The question now, though, is... Where's the Queen going? Where is that Queen going? Jump around the top side. Super Bowlers going from the top side. Queen now going a separate direction. That's something which is not planned, probably. Queen is getting defense left and right. Warden ability, nice Warden ability by him to cover everything. The tunnel should go down. But is this too much power? The Royal Champion around the top side with the Tesla farm. I feel like it's still going to be enough. Some of those healers have switched towards the core to keep the Warden alive. The Queen. I mean, the Flame Flinger did even open the walls. Are you kidding? Are you joking me? Okay. Crazy. Crazy. But as well, like, what is crazy as well to me is like how many people are using my bases. It is really crazy. But yeah, so this base got obliterated. Rip me, or rip the poor base. But again, awesome attack from Yo-Yo. Really cool attack. And again, a complete different approach. Like, it was a Queen Charge, but he tried to get the Queen Charge into the smash. Next attack. And this time we have a core town hall base. Okay, what is he doing on one of those ring bases? So far, we have seen the first base was a box base. Second base was like a diamond shaped base. Third base was an offset ring base. I don't know even how to call those bases, but this now is a complete core town hall base, like the ring base. So what is he doing on that? He's so far warden walking again. So it feels like he did not find a good queen charge opening, it seems. Flame Finger at the top side to counter funnel already while the warden is doing the bottom work. Okay, so Flinger, he's going to get the counter funnel with the top side Flinger. So what he wants to get is to get the entire top side out of the way. And then I guess he's going to play the smash into the eagle and jump it into the core. That would be my guess. Let's see if that's going to be true. The only thing which I'm like not really sure about is if that is a good option to go into the core compartment and go in between of those anti-Super Bowler walls. So what you can see on the top and on the bottom side of the town hall, there's those walls pushing and forcing everything into the town hall poison. And having a double scatter right behind that could be a lot of burst damage on at the same time. So he really needs to have a perfect warden ability to overcome this. But I mean, I don't know, Yo-Yo, he probably would somehow do this, but still, I would be a bit concerned doing this approach. But let's see. So looking good so far, like the pathing, the funneling, everything is set. Now it's all about this core. Tornado Trap, I guess against the Super Archer Blimp. There's now the first Poison Tower with the Clan Castle. Warden ability now. It seems like that the Clan Castle and heroes and troops in general are keeping those boulders safe, not running into the Town of Poison right away. The Rorschach at the top side is doing a great job supporting. And again, this is like one of the key things we have learned. Like, this is the big takeaway trick from Yo-Yo in those Super Bowler attacks. He is always saving spells for the back end. This time, he's deciding to drop it for the core, but he nearly always have, for like the last 20-ish% of the base, he has a rage and at least one freeze left. This is something which I have never really done with my smash attacks. I typically just throw them in as much as I can, kinda. And Yo-Yo is really, really looking for where he can get the most value and is most of the time delaying those rages to make sure that he's always have this one back-end rage. So, great attack again. Beautiful approach on this base. And I hope you were able to learn one or two things again from the master, the Super Bowler god himself. And again, huge shout out goes to him for sharing all of those attacks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was fun. And I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next video. Until then, see ya and bye bye.